Hello everyone, this is Grant Jones with CubeClerk.com, and I wanted to take a moment and introduce you to the new CubeClerk's Leads Dashboard. Now, whenever you log in now, you can see your listings dashboard like you did before, and now there's a new tab called Leads. And this number right here will show you how many leads you actually have. So right now I've got 3. Simply click on that tab, and a green lead is a new lead. They're ones that have not yet been selected to have a stage. So you can go in here, as soon as I select a stage for this one, it will turn blue. Blue projects are active projects that you have going on. And obviously you can see right here that it has a stage selected, which is pricing. Gray projects are completed projects. Anytime you mark one as completed, it will turn gray. And anytime you mark one as canceled, it'll move it down here into the canceled projects away from all of your current live projects. So let's go and dive into this a little bit further and see exactly how it works and how it's useful to you. Number one, now instead of having the old status update email to where you can see just a little bit about the lead information, and people were losing lead information and all that good stuff, so now you can see all your leads in one place. If you expand this, you can now see the original lead information, the client name, the email, the phone, what company they were with, and what they were actually asking about. And then you can see the ad that they were looking at when they asked the question. So that's extremely useful. Furthermore, whenever you assign a salesperson, this is a new feature, which we'll go over in just a second. You can assign salespeople to each project. Let me just go ahead and show you how that works. If I were to assign Rusty to this project, or let me see, Shelly, it would ask me email lead information to salesperson. And what that's going to do is email that particular salesperson at your dealership the information. I'm just going to click no, but that would save you the step of having to actually forward the lead to that person. So now this begs the question, how do I add salespeople underneath my account? Well, you simply click Manage Sales Team, and you can see I've got 3 salespeople. I've got myself. I've got myself in here as an admin, which we'll go over in a second what an admin actually is, and you can see all the other salespeople I have. So I'm just going to click Add New. And this is where your salesperson would actually put their username, their first name, last name. They would just fill this out like regular. And then, if they wanted to become an admin, what an admin is it's a person that will automatically receive the initial lead information. So they will be one of the first people that receive the first lead from us. And they will also have the ability to assign salespeople. So by default, all of you, your usernames, whoever signed up for the account is already an admin. But if you wanted to, let's say you had a vice president of sales or something like that, and you wanted to make them an admin and receive that first lead, you can make them an admin right here and then click Add, and that will make them an admin. So that's an extremely useful feature. And if you wanted to edit any of those people, you could edit them right here, edit their username and passwords. All of them, all of your salespeople, including the admin, will have their own username and password. And let's say that you assign a salesperson like Rusty Jones here, and he's not an admin. Well, what that does is, let me go back here, he's not going to have the ability to manage the sales team, and he's only going to see the projects in his particular dashboard that you have assigned him. So if Rusty, if Rusty signed in, and under his account, he would only see the projects, he would see these 2 projects right here, because those are the only ones that have been assigned to him. So that's also useful for dealerships as well. Let's see, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, besides that, we will have a salesperson here at CubeClerk coming in to add comments to these projects. They will be actually following up on leads periodically. And how you add a comment is you go right here and say reply, type, type whatever and click post. And then it says comment has been added. If I expand it again, I can see that CubeClerk added a comment underneath this project. And this comment will actually be emailed to this salesperson. So it will let them know whenever we add a comment, or if even the salesperson adds a comment, it will let us know. So we can communicate back and forth with this system extremely easily. Just to show you a little bit about some other things that have changed, the design of the emails have changed. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you all the new designs. This is what a new lead will look like. Anybody that's an admin will receive this lead, this email, with the initial lead information. And you can click Assign Project. That will take you to your new leads dashboard to where you can assign a salesperson. And you can just view project. That'll essentially take you to the same place. You'll be able to click the resource. You'll be able to watch this video that I'm making right now and a blog post. You'll be able to research on, if you have any questions, you'll be able to read up on those about the new leads dashboard. If I go over here, anytime a comment is made, which is what we just went over, it'll say, hello, Rusty, right here. And it'll say, Grant Jones added a new comment under project, whatever the project was. And then you can see, obviously, what the comment was, and you can say, reply to comment. If you say reply to comment, it will automatically open this particular project up. It'll take you to your dashboard and open this one up. That way you can say, add new comment, right there. And you can add a new one if you wanted to reply. Simple stuff. Oops. And so that's the new comment feature. If I wanted to go, if you have a new lead and you were assigned a salesperson, or if you assigned a salesperson to that particular project, it would say, hello salesperson, you have been assigned a new project. So that would go to your sales team whenever you assigned a lead. The only difference between this email and this email is the other one says assign. It says you've been assigned a project. So just keep that in mind. And then you can't assign a salesperson like the other one. And then now, every single person that's a member of CubeClerk, every admin, every salesperson will receive this email every week. And it tells them to update their projects. And what this button does is it will take you directly to your new leads dashboard. The old email of, it opens up that form and you select the stage and everything, that email has gone away. And now it's been replaced by the new leads dashboard. So you click this, you go to your projects, it'll take you here, and then you simply say where everything is. And then if you want to leave comments, you can. I will tell you, we don't have a whole lot of time for CubeClerk salespeople to come in here and follow up on these leads. So the more that you actually keep us in the loop, the less that we'll actually have to call the end user. So it's just a matter of us staying on top of all the projects that we have and keeping them up to date for our purposes, and also helping you close the sale as well. So that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else to really go over right now. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to give us a call. Our number is 972-716-9978. Thanks.